What's going on, guys? Your boy XQ420 here. Welcoming y'all back once again for Beyond the Cube. As always, we have the one, the only, the powerful one with us today in Denver. Is it 70 degrees there?
52.
Okay. Oh, well, that's warm. That'd be warm for this time of year, right? For March.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to be 80 tomorrow. We were 78 today. So I was like, I feel a
It's
little
all that harp messing with the weather.
Oh, is that what it is?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I don't know nothing about that shit.
I didn't know if you had the inside scoop. If you had some pertinent information that you wanted to share with the crowd. It's like, oh yeah, I know exactly why it's warmer now. Global warming. Well, I don't know what was it the hamster, gerbil, groundhog? Yeah, that fucker. Did he see his shadow? I don't know if he did or not.
I don't know.
What's the premise on that? Seeing the shadow?
Something to do with the sun and shadows and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, something
It was kind of vague.
Well, hold on. Groundhog. Let's see. Groundhog's Day. Let me see. Okay. Damn, why is it all the way in February 2nd? This shit early. Okay. So it emerges from his burrow. It has to be a his. Okay. To predict the weather. If he sees his shadow, 6 more weeks of winter are expected. If not, an early spring arrives. Okay. Okay. So it said in 2026, Phil saw a shadow. Phil, you coming up short, dog. Yeah.
This shit's all full. This is bullshit, dude. Our entire society is based on lies.
Well, look, here's where it's at. Okay, so the event is rooted in German folklore, Celtic traditions, and it takes place at Gobbler's Knob in Pennsylvania.
Gobbler's Knob.
That's terrible, okay? That is horrendous. There's no way that it takes place at Gobbler's Knob. That's almost as bad as Goober Grape. Let's go to Gobbler's Knob. Let's not, okay? Let's do so the German folklore. So this is German folklore. Did they do this over in Germany? They had their own groundhog pop out.
I've been watching that show Grimm. You ever see that show Grimm? That's all German folklore.
Episodes of that.
I actually like it. It's pretty good. It's ridiculous, over the top, like most shit, but it's fun.
Okay. Well, okay, so hold on. So it says it's German folklore, but then it says Germany does not celebrate Groundhog Day as a modern holiday. But it said it's linked to the Candlemas, or the Candlemas. Instead of groundhogs, the old tradition involved watching badgers or hedgehogs to predict if winter would last 6 more weeks. That's how they had to figure out if shit was going down back in the day. Go out there and look at some animals. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have the high tech stuff we got now. They said, all right, go out back and see if Phil gonna poke his head out and see if the shadow runs off. If so, we know we're still gonna be cold as a mofo for a little bit. That's how they had to figure shit out. I'm astonished every day that we made it to the point where we're at right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's absolutely astonishing.
It's only been like 1,000 people who actually did all the shit, and everyone else was just like, okay.
Yeah, this is true. Everybody else was like, yep, sounds good to me. You know what I'm saying? Sounds fantastic to me. I told you, if it was left up to me, we'd still be in the caves beating on rocks. We'd be a proper nation, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we'd have the hierarchy. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a little hierarchy around here. That's all I'm saying. Oh man, so 52. That means you ain't got no snow on the ground. So I know you're happy about that.
Oh no, we ain't had snow in a while.
Yeah, which is also a little weird, isn't it?
Very weird.
Because you got snow till about mid-May.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
for sure.
So Phil wants to give you an early spring over there in Colorado. But then
we're gonna get it. We're gonna I swear to God, every year you get a snow in April or May. It just happens no matter what. So I'm not even worried about it. We're gonna get another snow.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So you gonna go ahead and book that shit.
Yeah.
It said, man, it said, I'm going ahead and booking it. It said, I know it's on the way, without a doubt. Okay, I guess that's fair. That's fair enough. All right, ain't no doubt about it. Uh, we had the biggest snowstorm. This is probably about a month ago now. The biggest snowstorm, allegedly in like 100 years. Oh, it didn't stay around long though. But
No.
for the few days it was here, it was it got real. There ain't no doubt about it. I looked
It
out
got
there.
real.
Yeah, it did. It got real. And some folks was like, "Hey, did you play in the snow?" I was like, "I'm a grown man." I'm like, "No, I don't have any kids. Nigga, I don't go play in the snow." I mean, playing
You
in the
see,
snow.
we
I mean,
prepare. We're prepared out here. All of us out here, we got some kind of boots. We all got jackets and hoodies and the neck fucking warmer, and we got all that shit. So when it happens here, we're prepared. Like you motherfuckers, it must have been a pathetic sight.
oh yeah, they were out of school for a week. They were
Out of
cashed out.
school because of snow. Shit.
Yeah, yeah, but they've been out of school before because of a thick fog. You know what I'm saying? A thick fog shut school down.
That's
around
because
this
somebody
joint.
watched too many horror movies. Retards.
They thought it was the mist instead of just regular fog. That's what they thought it was out there, without a doubt. But yeah, it was shut down for a week. We missed one day of work, but the salesman went there the first day. Somebody came up and bought a car too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bought a brand new Suburban. I was like, all right. Nigga said I need it today. I'm gonna drive
How much
this
is a
brand new ride
Suburban?
back in the snow. Well, depending on what you get, if you get a base model, you're looking about 70 grand. Most people want to get some accessories and stuff on it, so you're probably looking anywhere between 78 to 85,000.
I mean, is that used as a work truck, or is that actually like a nice, like luxurious SUV deal? Or
yeah, SUV.
it's
Yeah,
big as fuck. It's
The
big as fuck.
Yeah. The Suburban. So Suburban and Tahoe are kind of a similar frame, but the Suburban has more cargo space in the booty. So they both have 3 rows, but Tahoe has limited cargo space, where the Suburban has more cargo space. If you feel like you're if you got some sophistication about you, but you don't want to be in the minivan. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to live the minivan life, soccer mom life. Then you get a Suburban. All right. Now that shit is gonna bust your ass if you don't make a whole bunch of money. I'm just gonna let you know. And even if you do make a whole bunch of money, it's gonna bust your ass. That shit is high, dude. That's just all there is to it. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I'm just like, when they talk about rides, they're like, I mean, I bought my girlfriend a car last summer. What was it? 32? Yeah, 32,000. And so, I mean, I felt pretty good about that. You know what I'm saying? That's within a range that I feel okay with. Even though, yeah, her one ride cost more than both the rides I bought combined. But I got some old cheap shit. They ain't got no cheap shit no more. But yeah, I felt good about the purchase. But I don't feel good about 85,000. I'm like 85,000, Bo. I mean, I can buy 2 of her rides, and then 32, 84, and I'm almost close to getting a third car over a lower, like a Trax. So
Right.
I mean, like, so when I see 85, I'm like, but I could buy 3 cars. You know what I'm saying? I'm like that way. If one breaks down, I got another one. So I mean, it's
Bro, you could buy like 8 good used cars.
yeah, if there's any good used cars left. That's one of those things, but the used car market has been funky and weird since the disease that should not be named. It's a weird market because like those cars are still hot. Like you look at them, and you'd be like, man, I mean, I might as well buy something new. Like, that's what you'd be thinking. So I'm getting some shit with some miles on. I might as well buy something new.
So when I look at like transportation in general, I don't have any incentive to like not ride a motorcycle. My insurance is $40 a month. I maybe put $20 a month in my gas tank. My payment's $125. I'm thinking about trading this bitch in and getting me a more deluxe motorcycle, and my payment will still be like under $200. So I'm looking to get me a fucking. I'm looking to get me a
Get you one
Gold
with 3
Wing.
wheels. Get you one with
3
3 wheels.
What am I, 60?
You getting close?
Yo, bitch, look at me. I look like I'm 30.
Yeah, I don't care about what you look like. I'm just telling you that the meter's ticking. That's what I'm telling you.
Man,
the meter's ticking for us all.
I don't need to be hearing that. Ticking shit.
Yeah.
All right, where's this? I want to get a Honda Gold Wing. Let me pull up this thing. This is like the new Honda Gold Wing.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can't find. Man, all these images are fuzzy. It's pissing me off. All right, this is a good one. This is kind of the model that I want.
Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what type of action we got here.
Like this one right here is what I want. That Honda Gold Wing right there.
Okay.
Like
that one will be
That's
real
badass.
good. Yeah, I like that. But you see how it's like wide in the back?
Yeah.
It looks like just enough room for an extra wheel back there.
No, man, it's saddlebags. Those are saddlebags. But I want the one like this that's got like the little thing on the back, the little extra seat. Like here, they're like an extra seat. This is a trike right there. But I like the extra little seat because you can get someone up on there. And the little trunk area.
That one's got 3 wheels.
Yeah, fuck 3 wheels.
That one's got. Yeah, that one's got 3 wheels. Yeah, but I'm just saying. I mean, don't you feel more secure when you got 3 wheels?
No,
Isn't it less stress on the body when you got 3 wheels?
That maybe, but no, man. Like once you ride, it's like a bicycle.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you come to these stop signs and stoplights, they exist. When you come up,
you just gotta be experienced. When you know how to ride a motorcycle, it ain't no big deal at all.
Damn, man, you sound like when you hit some pussy. I mean, you just got to be experienced, man.
But like,
I get some experience in.
I owe like $4,000 on my bike. Its trade-in value is $3,500 on paper, but it's probably really closer to $3,000. So I'm only about $1,000 away from being able to trade in my bike and break even on it, which is all I want to do because I want to get like a 2015, 2016-ish Gold Wing. And right now, those are really between like 10 and 12,000, I think. But I think in another year or so, when I'm ready to get rid of this bike, they'll be a little cheaper. If I can get one for 10 or 11,000, I can afford to finance that.
Okay, that'll be right in your wheelhouse.
That'll be right there, yeah. And then that bike would last me that would last me indefinitely, man. If I can get one with like 20 or 30,000 miles on it, yeah.
Okay. I mean,
and they're safer, and as far as like because they're bigger bikes, they have more of a road presence as opposed to seeing these fucking kids riding around in these sport bikes that fucking like so skinny you can barely even see the motherfucker, especially if you're wearing black at night.
Yeah. What was it? What do they call those things? Crotch rockets. That's it.
Yeah,
crotch rockets.
Yeah, I don't like them at all. There's no point in like, unless you're racing, you don't need that bike that leans forward and shit. Like the lean and all that pressure on your wrist sucks. And you ain't driving anywhere, but like you drive more than 20 miles and you'll be like, fuck, my back hurts. Like, fuck all that.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, I see some people out there. They love the crotch rockets, and usually whenever I see one of those, they're usually driving like anywhere between 85 to 100 miles an hour, zipping through traffic, looking for death. That's what you call it. I'm like, you ain't got to search death out that much. You can just go find a building and fall off of it. You know what I'm saying? He said, I want to make this death interesting. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just go fall off a cliff or something like that. Taking a selfie, which is crazy how many people have done that. Falling off a cliff, taking a selfie. I mean, it's just, I shouldn't be laughing, but damn, we're talking about a sad end to a shitty episode. I mean, come on now. I was like, man, I made it to the top. Mm-hmm.
I see these pictures of people trying to like, be all cool up on top of this rock that's like all sloped like this. and like falls to
Yeah.
like your death. It's like, motherfucker, no fucking way. No way. Get the fuck out of here. I
And
ain't
it's
doing
usually white folk
nothing.
shit. That's white folk
Yeah,
shit too.
that's why the most
Yeah.
dangerous thing I want to do is ride my motorcycle. I don't want to be climbing mountains or I don't even want to go on motherfucking roller coasters no more. Man, motherfucker, get your head cut off on one of them fucking things.
Roller coasters, I rode. I remember the first one I rode, Thunder Road, Carowinds. You know what I'm saying? That's old school right there, the wooden one.
Where? Is that at Six Flags?
Carowinds is Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte. I think that's the name of it. Hold on. Thunder Road.
I've been on
I
some
think
of
that's
them
the name of
old. So I've been on the Cyclone in Coney Island, New York, when it used to run. My dad took me on it when we still lived there in the 80s. It was old and rickety back in the 80s too.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, that one's been gone for a while. They closed Thunder Road down July 26th of 2015 to quote unquote make room for expansions at the park. But no, that shit was old and wooden. Man, I got on that thing, but I was like, dude, we're gonna die on this thing. And of course, you had the what was it? The Final Destination movie had the damn people die on the roller coaster. So I'm like,
Yes.
man, after I watched that, I'm like, definitely not. And then I played you remember the PC game Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Yeah, but I never played it, but I know what you're talking about.
I played it, you know what I'm saying? And I built the roller coaster, and I built the one where it would shoot you, where it would you or at standstill and it shoot you off at like 70 miles an hour. And you would go in a circle, and you would go up, and then you would come back down, swoop back around, and then you would park back into the landing space. But the problem is that when I built it, I didn't build it long enough, and when it took off, it shot the people off the end of the roller coaster and killed them. And my attendance dropped after that. I was like, oh shit. So shit like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm not into thrilling stuff. Okay, like I'm just gonna be honest with you. Anything that's quote unquote thrilling, I'll pass. All right. The thrill of, no, I'm kidding. You know what I'm saying? Some people like that stuff. All right. I even start getting a little tense when I watch a thriller. You know what I'm saying? The thriller movies. I'm like, I don't know if I want anything with thrills in it or not, man. I don't know. I think I rode that first roller coaster when I was young, and it kind of scared the shit out of me. And I don't think I ever really recovered. I did end up riding some more, just to make sure that my findings were valid, and they were okay for me. All right, so. Anytime we had some theme park related stuff, I would always hit the arcade. I would hit the what's the other thing? They would have the little area like when you have a fair where you can win your prizes and shit. Like you did the water gun game, where you try to get your horse across. You know what I'm saying? And that little basketball game. I do that. I go to the water park side and chill by the pool. You know what I'm saying? Look a little booty. But I mean, that's what I did. Okay. I was like, this is my realm. They're like saying we're gonna go ride roller coasters. So I'm like, well, I catch you. Okay. I'm gonna eat me this hot dog and French fries and sit by this pool and chill out.
So, speaking of your realm and things that you do, you notice anything different about me?
You're unconfiscatable. I know that.
I went to the gym on Monday.
Did you?
I did. You can't tell? In one day, you can't tell?
Did you go look at some crack?
Yes, it was a little slim pickings. There was one chick who had this pink full body leotard thing with the crack right up the ass, but I did. I went Monday and I worked out. I did chest exercises and I did some treadmill, and then my arms were frozen in place like this. Like I was stuck for like 2 days. I couldn't move nothing because everything fucking hurt. Because I was going to go back on Wednesday.
Did you hit you a little energy drink or anything like that before you went in? A little pre-workout? Oh, okay.
No, I don't do that. I've been taking creatine too. But I've been taking creatine for mental clarity, not for workout reasons, but it should probably still help.
Okay. Yeah, I like to my favorite drink, which I don't know if they give me any energy or not. I mean, because I took that the pre-workout stuff for forever. You know what I'm saying? But my favorite drink is the Ghost. Ghost drinks, they got the best flavors. All right. And it's really that I just want a different flavor. I think that's really all it is. But the Welch's Great Ghost, phenomenal. Okay, phenomenal. That's where it's at. Celsius got some pretty good flavors. I don't really mess with Monsters. You know, of course, that's the gold standard. They were kind of the OGs, the originators. But I don't really mess with Monsters. I never really
I thought
messed
Red
with
Bull
them.
was like the first. Red Bull was the first, weren't they?
Yeah, but Red Bull was always small can. I'm talking about big can. Big can energy. Yeah, Monsters were the first big cans.
That shit's gross, dude. Like, I just don't like them.
Yeah, but you get the ones with you see, I don't get the ones with sugar. You see, the original Monsters, all of them got like 50 grams of sugar in it. So I mean, like, they're pretty rough. But I get all the stuff that's zero sugar. That's what I get.
Mm.
All right, so yeah, I make sure it's zero sugar because I can tell the difference. Somebody brought one around that had sugar, and I was like, "Oh my god, this shit is butt cheeks." But they've actually did pretty good at enhancing the flavors of those particular drinks. So I'm like, okay, and I know what folks say. He says, "Sam, that's not good for you." I was like, "Well, damn, but waking up every day most of the time ain't good for me, okay? But I mean, I do it anyway. All right, I mean, what you talking about? The minute you were born, that wasn't good for you. I mean, that was it. The minute you were conceived, it's like that wasn't good for you. But it is what it is, okay? I can't live my whole life, and not enjoy anything. That's all I'm saying. So I enjoy a little bit of that. It's actually became a major staple across a whole lot of people in the fitness world altogether. I see a whole lot of people posting their TikToks or whatever, mainly women, okay. But with the fitness stuff, and there's a lot of you see a lot of them use or drink the Alanis, the Ghosts, the Monsters before they work out instead of your traditional pre-workout. So that industry's kind of taken off because for a while there it was just like Red Bull and Monster. That was pretty much it.
That shit all sounds like a scam. I just went in there on a cup of coffee and fucking pumped iron, bro. I was like, ugh.
So you felt like that? I mean, well, how did it make you feel afterwards?
Okay, so
I'm talking about like so you said you went yesterday, right?
no, I went Monday.
You went Monday. Okay, so a day later, how did you feel in the afternoon, not the morning?
Oh, I was totally fucking sore and I couldn't straighten my arms and I was fucked up all around.
Okay.
See, I was planning on getting back to the gym Wednesday to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I couldn't even go Wednesday because I was still hurting too bad.
Okay, so you said you did chest, right?
Yeah.
You did all push. So technically what you're supposed to do is your Wednesday you need to do pull exercises. So you would just do back. Okay.
Right. Back and
then
bicep.
Yeah, and then you would do legs. I actually don't.
I don't give a fuck about legs. I walk. Like I have to get from here to the bathroom and shit. In the kitchen. I walk.
Legs. Well, look,
I don't need
older.
I don't need no fancy shaped legs. They just need to keep moving and pumping, so they good.
You don't want the thick legs so you can wear those short shorts to just barely cover your dick.
Those guys are gross.
Some of them dudes doing.
Women can't like that. Women can't like that at all.
Yeah, it's like, man. I mean, tell me you're gay without telling me you're gay. I mean, it's all good if you are. If you enjoy penis, that's your thing. I don't want to take that away from you. Okay, I want to let you have that. All right. I don't want to be the guy to deny that for you. Okay. But I would appreciate it if you wore some longer shorts, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like something about to fall out of here, or maybe
I never understood that. Just because you like that dick, you got to wear all faggy clothes. What's going on with that?
Yeah, that's always been weird. That has been weird. Now that you say something about it. Yeah, it's just like, why? I mean, why you go straight feminine? Well, it's almost like,
Oh, it's
well,
like.
have you been
Oh, go ahead.
watching was it the Starfleet Academy?
No, I've been
Okay,
watching Nerd Erotic talk about it.
yeah, my boy, what's it? I think his name's Count Izzy. Boy, I watch his TikTok videos, and my man's like, look what they done to the Klingons. He said the Klingons wearing a dress.
And he had like two gay dads or something. Like
Yeah, 2 dads. He's got 2 dads wearing a dress. Doesn't
real
want to fight.
real Klingons would kill you on the spot, and it would be like legally okay.
Yeah. I want to say it said he's wearing a dress, got 2 dads, doesn't like to fight. it's like this is supposed to be a warrior class. It's like they bastardized damn Star Trek. They just they let go of the rope. I mean, now somebody said, was it a night of the Seventh Kingdom or the Night of Seven Kingdoms? They said that's a good show.
That's what I'm hearing, but I don't know nothing about it. Maybe I'll watch it. It's only like 7 episodes or something, right?
I think it's a spin-off. It's like a spin-off of Game of Thrones, if I'm correct.
It is.
Yeah. So they said it's a good show. It's like it doesn't have any agendas in it. It's just a good show. It's a story. I'm like,
I didn't finish
it.
that House of Dragons show. I only watched like the first season of that. I never seen any more. Did you watch that?
I haven't watched any of it. Of the House of Dragon.
You probably watched like Game of Thrones, and you didn't watch Game of Thrones, did you? No, you probably like, this is some stupid white people shit.
A game. I don't know. It probably would pique my interest. But it would be like because I feel like it would be in the same breath as like a Spartacus, which is one of my favorite shows of all time.
Well, you just like Spartacus because it had tons of titties in every episode. That was it was glorious. I love naked. There should be titties in everything, bro.
The younger generation don't like titties. They said it's pointless to have bare breast in the movie. I'm like, whatever, dog. You gay? Just tell me you gay, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you want people?
What man don't want to see a titty?
Look, if they keep putting out these shitty movies, just throw some titties in there at least to get people going. I'll go. You tell me there's titties in a movie and it's good, I'll go.
Yeah. What upstanding gentleman, you know what I'm saying, that is not gay, doesn't like titties. That's all I'm saying. I mean, if you're straight and a titty pops up on screen, you're not gonna be like, I'm appalled by this titty. Come on, bud. You're gonna be like, yeah.
I appreciate the enthusiasm to show their titties in actresses like Sydney Sweeney, who seems to like to whip them out often. So she's hot, dude. I don't care how people say she's mid or whatever. She's fucking good. She looks good.
Yeah, and look, the people who said that she looks mid would hit right now. Okay, right this second. Oh, she's mid. But if she rolled up to you and pulled them drawers down and said, "Come get some of this big boy," and whether you're big or not, we don't know. But you'd be back there, okay? You'd be like, I appreciate this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, and, there's a spot in Valhalla for you. Ain't no doubt about that. We got a spot for you in Valhalla. Come on, man. But yeah, Gen Z, Gen Alpha. Well, maybe not Gen Alpha. Well, I don't know. They do say that most people, first time they watch a flick is, what is it, when they're 11? I think that's what it said. Most people, if when they watch any type of pornographic content, it's like 11.
11? Let me see. That might be about right. I mean, I think that
sounds probably about
feasible.
Right. Somebody had a titty magazine when we were younger. Anyway, that's how you first seen it.
Oh, dude, I found at my grandpa's house. I must have been 10 or 11. It must have been right in that age, 10, 11. And my grandpa had like he had like one of them garages where he just had junk everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, and he had drawers you'd pull out, and it'd be like just junk. You know, like all kinds of different shit from back in the fucking pre 1980s. And
Mhm.
he had an adult magazine, and I flipped it open, and it was like a full on people fucking in the magazine, and it was in
Oh,
black
he had
and
a
white.
Hustler. He had a
It
Hustler.
was like
Or
no,
one of
because
those, yeah.
Hustler didn't even do that back then, so it was even raunchier than Hustler,
Oh,
but it was
okay.
older. And I saw it, and I felt like I got hit by lightning. It was like you get this wave of like the adrenaline just spikes. Like you never seen nothing like that before in your life.
Dopamine hit. It's a dopamine rush.
A dopamine rush, like what I wouldn't do to be able to get that fucking hit again, man. Fuck.
The floodgates open. It's
It was like what? It was like nothing like it compared, man. Nothing like it.
it's a whole new world right there.
It's a whole new world, bro. A whole new world
Yeah.
to an 11-year-old.
Yeah, you're like, man, what did I just watch? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what you're thinking. What did I just see? It's like I'm not sure what I saw. I'm not sure if I like what I saw, but I did see it. Okay?
I liked it. I was
Yeah,
like, this
and
is exciting.
He said, and I said, and I got questions. All right, I got questions. That's how this stuff is introduced. Nobody, what's they say? Oh, you should sit at the house with your kids and talk about sex. There ain't no parents sitting around crib sitting there. Okay, let me bring you here and let me talk to you about sex. You figure it out from your friends and shit to share, shit people talk about. And then now, if you got the internet, you just click a button. That's pretty much it.
Not as
Depending on what
exciting
state
as it
you
was
live
when
in.
I was 11.
Yeah, I know. It's too much accessibility. All right, we can honestly say that it's too much accessibility. You know, don't nobody know what it feels like to sit there and have that shit downloading for 3 hours on LimeWire for 12 seconds.
Bro, I remember 12 seconds, dude. I remember
Yeah.
in 94, me and my buddy who I graduated high school with, we went to college together up in New York, and we had an apartment, and he had America Online that his dad had bought. We were like ahead of our times in 94. And so I remember him downloading this nude picture, and it took like 10 minutes. It was like 2,400 baud. Remember that? Like, and the thing would come in. You get one line, and then the next line, and then like a half an hour later, you're like, dude, I got like 2 inches of it. I can almost see your nipples. Right? It's like
it's terrible, man. Hey, look, man. Hey, that's when men were men. You know what I'm saying? That's when men were men. All right, that's all there is to it. And women were women. All right, want none of this damn bullshit we got going on right now. Ain't no doubt
what's up
about
with
that.
what's up with, was it really like that in old society? Like, so you watch these old movies from the 50s or the 60s, and like motherfuckers will go out on one date, and like 2 weeks later they getting married, and it's like, oh, that was good enough. Like, is that how it was back then? It seems like everybody. No. It seemed like everybody hooked up young, and they hooked up quick, and they got married quick. It seemed like it was just a thing to do.
Okay, so folks did get married younger. I will say that, but I don't think it. I think I see more nowadays where folks just in 1 month, 2 months they decide, hey, this is the one. Now, I think back in the day, what you've seen is that somebody got knocked up, and the father of the daughter was like, "You gonna marry my daughter?" Just letting you know. You know what I'm saying? Or otherwise, they don't have to find your body, and they likely won't. All right, because there ain't no cameras. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that was the likelihood there. So they won't find your body, and they won't know I did it either. Okay, I'm just letting you know. So I suggest you marry my daughter. It was always that suggestion if you knocked them up. You had to make her an honest woman, because that was seen as unpure. You know what I'm saying? If she walking around with a bastard child. I think I used that word correctly.
There was a lot of bastards back in the day. I'm telling you, man. Like, in my Kennedy research, I came across her involvement with the Lutheran Church and the orphanages and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, people was getting knocked up and just dropping these kids off at the orphanages forever. Like, it was a thing.
They weren't aborting them. They were dropping them off. Man said they were funneling them.
Yeah, like that's the thing, because there wasn't really abortion wasn't really a thing then. I mean, if you had an abortion, you did a back alley abortion. You know, you had fucking coat hanger and shit. It was not. That's what they did. That was not good. And so, yeah, a lot of people they hid for 9 months, went out of town, had the kid, dropped them off at the orphanage, and that be done with it. Marguerite Oswald had 3 kids that she lived with for fucking years, and then she tried to give all of them to the orphanage when they were old enough to know better. I'm like, what is wrong with you, bitch? She was a horrible person. She was terrible. She was like the worst person ever.
Man said, well, at least one of the worst people ever. I don't know if I'm gonna give her that sole title of the worst person ever.
She's pretty bad. She's bad. Ever. She's up there with Netanyahu, let me tell you.
Oh, okay. Netanyahu.
Man, I'm telling you, our government is a complete joke. Our government's a joke. Like, did you see that shit with Kristi Noem today getting fired and all that stuff?
That's our main topic. So we're going.
Oh, is it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. We're gonna hold on to that. That's the main topic at hand. But I did want to say, because we're gambling on everything now, and we have to gamble. Okay, that's the only way to get ahead. All right, you either got to scam people or you got to gamble. All right, but Kalshi, which is one of the famous gambling sites, refuses to pay winnings on a $54 million trade related to Khamenei's death.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So I guess somebody hit the jackpot there in the prediction market. But they refused to pay out the $54 million.
Because it was probably some insider trading thing. It was probably, they knew they could. So somebody on Polymarket connected to the government went in and made a whole bunch of bets on the bombing the day that they were going to bomb. And they fucking made all kinds of money. And if it looks too obvious, someone opens a brand new account, deposits a big amount of money, and then they nail their first fucking bet to tune the millions, it's an inside fucking job. And so they probably knew that. They probably knew it was somebody scamming. So motherfucking, like, I don't have a problem with presidents who like have a business, they make money, whatever. They had this shit going on before they were president. You can't expect them to put their entire life on fucking hold. I understand that. But the fucking dude, the level of financial corruption that I'm seeing in Trump and what he did with, like, he made that stupid fucking token of his, the Trump token, and it went all the way up, and then he dumped it at the top, and then he used that to buy Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin went up, and then he fucking used that to. I saw the whole chain. I saw someone explain the whole chain of events and where his money went, and he made like $2 billion in like no time off a couple transactions. More money than he ever fucking had in his life. He was never really a billionaire. He was always leveraged to the hilt with debt. And so for him to come into office and then make that coin and then do all this shit and make $2 billion in like just a couple weeks, like, that's some shit, bro. That is some bullshit.
Hey, that's how you do it right now. But it looks like we've got regular users up there that was not able to get their money. One user tweeted, they put a photo up there that they had placed a $72.90 bet that could have paid out $936, but they only got $18.72 from Kalshi. But we did have something up here that said an Israeli-American business executive in New York had placed 2 bets totaling $3,460 that Khamenei would be out by March or April 1st. And Kalshi app showed he won payouts worth more than $63,000, but then the trade was frozen.
Inside job. Yeah. Oh, of course. Of course. What would you expect?
An Israeli American. He's not just American. He's Israeli American.
I don't think there's such thing. like you're either an American or you're not an American. I don't want to hear you motherfucking Israeli American, African American, fucking Greek American. Suck my dick. You're either an American or get the fuck out, is how I see it. So Israel is getting a fucking ass handed to them like the bitches they are. All day today, they've been playing videos of these cluster munitions where the bomb breaks into like 80 different fucking warheads and comes down. And all the Israelis are crying, "Oh, what's a war crime?" Oh, shut the fuck up, war crime, my ass, you motherfucking kill children.
War
I don't want to hear
crimes,
shit.
Corey, let's talk about war crimes. What are war crimes?
So these fucking missiles should shoot into these 80 warheads, and then those 80 warheads, they need to shoot fucking ninja stars in every direction. That's what they need to do. Yep. 80 fucking munitions blows up into fucking just tens of thousands of ninja stars.
That would be rad. That'd be crazy.
Oh, shit.
Ninja stars all over the place. Look, hey, Corey. Look, man. Core examples, okay? Attack on civilians, deliberate attacks on non-combatants, including hospitals, historical monuments, and aid workers, mistreatment, murder, torture, rape, inhuman treatment, or illegal deportation of prisoners of war civilians. Prohibited weapons, okay? We got prohibited weapons, using chemical weapons or other indiscriminate weapons.
Let me make this really fucking clear. The goddamn Israelis made sure that international law doesn't mean anything anymore. There are no fucking war crimes anymore. Nothing will ever compare to the horror that the Israelis have done to the Palestinians and now the fucking Lebanese, and just fuck these people to death. Just like they say there's no innocent Gazans, there's no innocent fucking Israelis. Period. They're all complicit, and I don't give a goddamn fuck if ninja stars shot out of the fucking sky and just cut all their fucking heads right open.
It's alleged, of course. Of course, it's alleged. Corey, but they talk about these war crimes, though. You see, they trying to.
The only people committing war crimes are these goddamn Israelis. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Everyone knows I'm right. It ain't even a question. I ain't even got to. I can talk shit about the Jews now and not even have to defend my position because everyone just nods. Crazy.
Everybody just nods. Well, I think who is it? Everybody just nods. Where is it? Somebody sent me something. Hold on. Is this where they sent me? Yeah, they sent me this. Old Pete Hesgift. He was up here. He was up here telling everybody what they done. Okay, to Iran. Let me get this up on the screen. Here we go. I hope this ain't AI. I don't think it is. Euro News. Yeah, I think it's legit. All right.
The Iranian Air Force is no more. Built for 1996, destroyed in 2026. The Iranian Navy rests at the bottom of the Persian Gulf. Combat ineffective, decimated, destroyed, defeated, pick your adjective. In fact, last night, we sunk their prize ship, the Soleimani. Looks like POTUS got him twice. Their Navy, not a factor. Pick your adjective, it is no more. In fact, yesterday, in the Indian Ocean, and we'll play it on the screen there, an American submarine sunk an Iranian warship that thought it was safe in international waters. Instead, it was sunk by a torpedo. Quiet death. The first
what an asshole this fucking guy is.
Since World War II. The Iranian.
It's they talking, man. They talking with their old chest out, bro.
Are okay. So the Israelis are getting their asses handed to them. The Iranians have destroyed every American base in the fucking in the Middle East. All gone. They even hit Turkey. They blew up the biggest bases in Bahrain, the UAE, Riyadh. CIA stations are getting hit. It's fucking unbelievable. And yet Trump is on TV saying that we're fucking winning. No, they're not winning anything. This is like this is like the Harkonnens versus the fucking Sand People. What are they called? The fucking the Fremen. The Fremen just pop out the fucking desert and gut your ass. They don't give a fuck about your technology. It's the same thing. These motherfuckers, dude, are
Saying niggas.
Are they a bunch? Well, yes, but that's kind of, they know what they're doing, okay? They've been planning for this for fucking 40 years. They've been planning they knew America and Israel were coming one day, and they've been nonstop building fucking missiles for 40 fucking years, okay? They probably have tens of thousands of missiles, and how many have they shot so far? Like 1,000 or 1,500. They can go forever. And then once fucking Israel runs out of the fucking stupid, what is it, Gideon's fucking shield or ladder or what? I don't give a fuck, some bullshit Jew shit. Once they start running out of fucking ammo, they are going to light these bitches up with some shit that we have never seen. What do you mean they can't run out of them?
Corey, they got some damn hoodoo voodoo shit around that joint, bro. They got some mystical being tied up that gives them infinite of that shit. I'm trying to tell you, man.
I'd like to make fun of that, but I can't because some fucking Israelis are down with that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I believe it.
It's funny. I talked to my cousin. My cousin Stephanie lives in Florida, and I talk to her all the time. And I've been talking to her for years about the Jews, and she's always been like, "You're fucking crazy," all this shit. Man, we talked today. She's like, "Man, you ain't crazy, man. Everything you said is turning out to be true." I'm like, "Motherfucker, you should have been listening to me this whole time." The world is waking up, bro, on a scale that's unbelievable.
Look, man, they've always had some crazy shit, okay? I'm just letting you know. What's my man? Moses slamming a staff, waters parting, okay? What was it? Ark of the Covenant. They had the shit where they walked around the damn, the walls of Jericho? Walked around the walls of Jericho 7 times, 13 times, whatever time, and then they blew the trumpets and the damn walls fell down. Nigga, they got crazy shit, man. I'm just letting you know, man. Throughout all the history, David threw a stone and killed the giant, man. Hit him right in the damn forehead and killed him with a damn slingshot. All right, one hit, one kill. They got magical shit, man.
I think
Corey, they got magical shit.
So what do we got right now happening? We have the Houthis are down with Iran. They started sending missiles. Hezbollah has started sending missiles into northern Israel. They said everyone in northern Israel has to evacuate. You got the Saudis came out today and put out a big fucking thing about how it's the Israelis who are trying to destabilize the Middle East. Because remember, the Saudis had their oil fields hit. And they called Iran and was like, "Yo, bitches, why are you hitting our oil fields?" And Iran's like, "Oh, we blew up the CIA station and we blew up this and we blew up this, but we didn't hit the oil fields." Like, they're being totally honest, which is fucking crazy. They don't have anything. They got nothing to lose. And so then the Saudis are realizing that the fucking Israelis are doing their false flag bullshit. Plus the Saudis and the Qataris both busted Mossad agents planting bombs in fucking in their country. So they all know what the deal is. I think we're going to see a unification of these various Muslim states, and they're going to all turn on Israel. They're going to cut all the contracts with the U.S., no more bases in their country, because they had bases in the country under the guise of they would protect them if they were ever attacked. Well, guess what? Motherfucking Iran started attacking. What did the Americans do? We got the fuck out of Dodge. We left. Literally, we just up and left. We broke every promise we made to these fucking countries to defend them. It's unfucking believable. Like, they should never talk to us ever again. They should cut us off from all the oil.
Yeah, but hold on. Headscapes just said that we fucked them up.
Okay, so let's make this really clear. What is the strength of Iran is the fucking technology and the missiles. They're having an air force is irrelevant. They're having a navy is irrelevant. They're protected by mountains. Bring up a topographic map of that country. It's all fucking mountains. Like, you could not walk 10 feet without hitting a mountain. Okay, that's how mountainous it is there. And so their strength is just, they got fucking missiles hidden all over that goddamn country. All over. And they got the best radar from the Chinese and the fucking Russians. And then what happened today? The Russians came out and said that they will not permit the United States and Israel to do. So everyone, I think he's talking about nukes, like, because everyone's hinting that nukes are going to come into this. And And there's a lot of propaganda about nukes lately, too, about how Iran tested a nuke. No, they didn't. Shut the fuck up with your lies. It's real easy to spot propaganda when you know what the signs are. And so the Russians came out and they said, basically, we're not going to let this thing escalate above a certain point, which means they're going to hop in at some point. Look, people don't fucking realize, man, the goddamn Russians, Hitler lost the fucking war because he underestimated the goddamn Soviets at the time. When they go into Stalingrad, he estimated they had X amount of battalions, okay? And so the Nazis went in and they just decimated those battalions, wiped them out. And they're like, awesome. But then they just kept coming, and they just kept coming, and they just kept coming. And eventually they got over fucking whelmed. And that's what's going to, okay. So if you think Vladimir Putin has any qualms whatsoever about, what is it called? Conscription? When they just go, everybody between the ages of 18 and 24 needs to report tomorrow. Bro, millions of soldiers instantly overnight, because that's just how it goes with the Russians. That's just what they do. And there ain't no constitutional nothing about it. So when push comes to shove, they will have bodies upon bodies upon bodies to fucking fling at any conflict with us. Any conflict. So I like where things are at. I don't want to see any more Americans get killed, obviously, but we need to be shown our place. We need to be put in our place. And I don't know how else to do that. So the numbers they're giving us that like 6 Americans are fucking dead. So at first they said 3 Americans are dead, but then they showed them unloading a plane with like 10 bodies on it, right? So what the fuck are you talking about 3? Okay, so they're straight lying to us about the numbers. The Iranians are confident that they've killed well over 500 Americans. That doesn't seem outrageous either. They blew up every fucking base. They blew up the CIA base. They blew up embassies. They don't fucking give a fuck. And you tell me that everyone got out of all of them except for 6 people? Suck my fucking dick, you propagandists. Okay?
Yeah, they said they got out because they were never there.
So
that's how they got out. They were never there.
Here's the deal. Back in the 60s in Vietnam, they didn't have to tell us nothing. They didn't have to say nothing, okay? People getting their fucking heads blown off every day, tens of thousands of Americans dying over there. They don't have to tell us shit. They didn't tell us shit. There wasn't the information age where you could just click on a link and fucking have information. People had to wait weeks, sometimes months for information. But today, people can look shit up. So they feel compelled to push out the propaganda in a very quick manner. And it just makes them look stupid because we know better. Because they're running off the same playbook they ran off since World War II. The doctrine regarding rumors. It's the same fucking playbook. Every rumor that we hear meets the criteria of things in that playbook. It's pathetic, dude. It's really fucking pathetic what's going on. And we deserve to have our asses handed to us. But I definitely don't want to see any more Americans die. But nonetheless, I want to know what's true and what's not, because people are taking sides and believing certain things when we have no idea what's what. So like the Iranians said they hit the fucking aircraft carrier. When I go to the aircraft carrier tracker, and there's a couple different websites, there's like a 2-week delay. It says the carrier was here 14 days ago. Well, bitch, I want to know today, how are you a tracker and you're 14 days behind, right? So they're intentionally not letting information get out on where our fleet actually is. Because if you don't think that the Iranians can rain down 100 fucking missiles on our entire fleet in one area, you're fucking kidding yourself, dude. Like, it's unfucking real. So I just want to know what's true and what's not. I want to know to what degree things are happening. So here's another thing. Today, when I woke up this morning, remember, over there, it's night here, so it's becoming daytime over there. It's about, it's offset like that. And so I get up and I fucking read this, a couple very vague posts on X, but it appears as though Israeli communications were picked up relaying that inside Iran at one of the nuclear facilities, there was an incident where American soldiers were captured or killed. Now, why is this a big deal? This is a big deal because we're not supposed to have boots on the ground there. And if we actually did an operation with special forces or something, when the helicopters fucking went in and they tried to get to some nuclear or something and they got fucked up by the IRGC, They would never tell us that, bro. It would be like it's gonna be, if that actually happened, it'll be a year before they even let on to that it happened. So we're being inundated with nonstop propaganda, misinformation, all coming from our own government. And the Iranians, I believe every word they say because they got no reason to fucking lie about nothing. And when they get blown up somewhere, they admit the casualties and all this stuff, and they've been pretty above board. But we're not above board. We're never above board. We're America. We're fucking scum. That's how the world sees us. And this whole thing is getting out of control. But
Keep taking that scum. Yeah, but hold on. They keep taking that scummy money, though. I'm trying to figure that out. We're scum. You keep taking the scummy money, though. I'm just trying to figure it out. That's all. Like, hey, look, man, these niggas, man, it's just like, this shit is just like gangs in New York, okay? It's just like that. You got your turf, I got my turf. Don't come sell on my lawn, and we'll be good. Once you come sell on my property, bro, we're going to have to scrap for a little bit and redistribute, okay? It's the same, but that's every country is just its own gang. That's it. Sometimes you ally with certain people, and then you're not allied with certain people anymore. Years later.
Yeah.
It's just like that, man. That's all it is. I've come to just realize we're just dealing with people. And people are scum. Okay? And shit, they ain't got to be part of no government neither. They could just be out there on their own. They could be filthy animals. There ain't no doubt about it. But I mean, I'm with you. Look, man, I don't feel like we should be fighting anything. We should be doing something else. But here's what I do know: gas went up 80 cents in fucking a week. I do know that. It went up 80 cents, like a motherfucker.
Here's the thing, though. And I did see an analysis of this with the price raise of gas. But what I'm seeing is that people are saying that the amount of money that gas went up is not indicative of like a end times kind of war where the Gulf is going to be shut down and no more oil production. None of that is baked into this price, which means that the current people at OPEC or whoever sets the prices, they're not short-term concerned about current oil supplies. Because if they really thought that the Middle East is going to become a fucking, a big bonfire and oil production will be shut down everywhere, we'd be looking at like $7, $8 gas. Not even a question. So this little bit of raise is somewhat hopeful that the people setting the prices don't think that this is going to become a major conflict. Because if they thought this was a major conflict that was really brewing, like a World War III, man, that price would have been up $5 already. They jump ahead of that stuff when they really believe it. So they don't believe it, which is a good thing. So, that meme where the guy's got the two buttons and he's going to push them, and then people make the memes on what it is. It's like
posers.
It's like end the war now or wait for Iran to destroy Israel. And that's kind of what I would like to see. I mean, this is an opportunity for Israel to be wiped off the map. We're not going to get another one for 20, 30 years if we get another one ever. So I fucking hope this thing goes on for at least a couple months and Tel Aviv and Israel and all the leaders of Israel get killed and fucking they just raise that thing to the ground. Hey, they said 6 million. Let's make it a reality. Okay.
This is all alleged. This is all alleged. This is alleged. This is fictional content. This is not non-fictional. But but yeah, I mean, there's shenanigans going on. There's no doubt about it. Okay. There's just no doubt about it. And what's the solution? You know what it said? I thought it said no new wars. Look, as long as people are alive, there's gonna be wars. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. There won't be a regime that ever takes hold of where they won't engage in warfare, because I mean, we as humans have this, and all of animals in nature have this thing where they need to feel superior over the others. Superiority.
Okay. Yep.
And there's no way to get past that. Okay, there's no utopia coming. All right. people's minds aren't going to change. And let's say you do get a few minds to change and you move the needle. It just takes one to slither his way back in, or her, that's got the bravado, that's got the proper speaking voice, and you'll be right back into bullshit. Okay?
Yeah.
Because because it hadn't mattered. I mean, every single person who's been in office, there's been some shit going down. Somebody been getting bombed. Somebody been getting shot in the head in a dark alley. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's Bitcoin all of a sudden then got stolen. They don't know how they got stolen. You know, they said the hackers got it allegedly, but somehow the government has it.
Yeah.
I thought you said the hackers got it. How y'all get it? How'd y'all get the keys? You know. When you start tearing off fingernails, that's how you get keys. I mean,
yeah, that's the thing about Bitcoin being unconfiscatable, right? Is right there, unconfiscatable. It's unconfiscatable until the government says, "Give me your keys, or we're gonna put you in a fucking CIA black site, or we're gonna take your bank accounts forever. You'll never be able to use a credit card the rest of your life." Right? Then people is like, "Fuck."
Yeah,
and then they give them up. Because technically, man, you can remember you can remember a 12-word seed phrase in your head, and that's it. And you carry your wallet around everywhere you go. Just remember your 12 words in your head, and no one could ever take that from you unless they torture you and put shit under your fingernails and stuff.
Don't get dementia, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't get Alzheimer's. You got any money? I did. That shit lost forever. I think I seen something where they were saying something about, Iran had some Bitcoin and shit.
You know, okay, so here's the
about that.
Okay,
I seen something about that. Mm-hmm.
There was some speculation because there was a couple years back, I forget what year it was, a mining pool came online, and mining pools, they identify themselves because they want to get more miners to get to the pool, so it's a business, right? And so they advertise, hey, we got 20% of the mining power or whatever. Somebody came up with a mining pool, grabbed about 8% of all the Bitcoin hash rate in the world, and we're completely anonymous. Like, nobody knows who the fuck it was. And so people suspect it was a government. And who would be doing something like that? America sure is not doing that because they're stupid. It would be a country who was under heavy sanction, right? Who needed an alternative. And so a lot of people speculated that Iran had a lot of Bitcoin and a big chunk of the hash rate. I don't know how that's developed since. I don't know where that has gone, but it's an interesting idea. I can't see them not having.
They were saying all
Bitcoin.
that. Well, I think the speculation is that all that Bitcoin was going to end up being lost, either blown up, the people die with the seed phrases or whatever. So that Bitcoin be lost forever.
So right now, currently, I think it's estimated that somewhere between 4 and 5 million Bitcoin are permanently lost. Permanently.
That shit's crazy.
Well, you got to think. Back in the day, 2009. See, it didn't even get onto an exchange, Mt. Gox, till 2011, right? So for 2 fucking years, people were like, it was just a project. It wasn't really something that anyone really knew would take off, or the ideological theorists really were into it, but they didn't really know. They were just guessing. And you go back and you look at there's some YouTube videos, man, of some of the early miners who the guy's like, yeah, I was mining Bitcoin on my laptop. I had like 10,000 and my laptop died. So I just threw it away and started over. Like,
dude, what?
Yeah. Because it wasn't a big deal. Because when Bitcoin was worth a fraction of a penny, 10,000 of them was worth like $100. You know what I mean? So it was like not a big fucking deal. Who the hell would have known that 10,000 Bitcoin worth a couple billion?
Yeah, you bought 10,000 Bitcoin and you just sold it when it was $120,000 a piece. That'd be crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy as hell. It'd be like, well, guys, I mean, I guess I got, about $500 million in my bank account now. What? You just be like,
I talked to a fucking guy bagging groceries at the King Super or no, I was in Vegas at the time, so it was a Smith's, and he fucking, or an Albertsons. But anyway, he was like, yeah, I was mining Bitcoin back in the day, and I got out of it before it even got anywhere. And he's like, I had about 9,000 Bitcoin that ended up getting thrown away when my computer died, because it was like he mined them and then fucking nobody knew, and he threw the computer out, and then boom, now you're bagging groceries, motherfucker.
Man, that could make you
Jump off a
want to
bridge.
end it. Yes.
I lost a lot of money in crypto. I lost a lot of money. I probably lost like $100 plus $1,000 at least, by living on a depreciating asset. Like when I moved out to when I moved out to Vegas, I remember I had, I think, 6 Bitcoin, and a couple $1,000s worth of crypto. How much was that was worth then? That was only worth like fuck, it wasn't even that much. It was maybe $10,000. So 6 Bitcoin was like 10 grand.
Was it? Hold on. So if you had 6 Bitcoin, that means you would have had what, $800,000 if it was 120.
Yeah. Well, at my peak, right off the bat. So I'll tell you my little history. So I get into Bitcoin in 2015 or 2016, and I bought a quarter of a Bitcoin for like $125 or $150, because Bitcoin was $575 at the time. And then I was like, I was going to buy more Bitcoin, but then I was starting to research the space and what people were doing. And so this is like, bro, this is when you look at the chart, this is still during the flat part. When you look at the chart of where Bitcoin was, this is still during the fucking flat part. And so I ended up getting into I read about ICOs, which were like, stock offerings, but new coins, right? And so I got into this ICO called Economy, which was like a fund. They had like Bitcoin, and like Ethereum was just new out, and they had a couple other Litecoin, and they had like 10 coin Ripple, back when XRP was called Ripple. They had like a whole bunch of coins in this fund, and I put like, I don't know, I think I ended up putting like a couple $100, $500, $1,000, something. I don't even remember how much it was. That popped, and I sold and made 14,000. I made 14,000 total when I sold that Economy. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I sold when I did, because it didn't go anywhere after that. It went back down and fucking never went nowhere, and now they ain't around. I made 14,000 there, and then that was when Bitcoin was only like $800 or $900. So I was up like 14 Bitcoin at the time. And then this is when I got greedy. This is when I should have just fucking gotten out. I had 14 Bitcoin. I should have been done. I fucking rolled that into a couple different projects. A bunch of them lost money, but I ended up putting $5,000 into Neo. Neo had been ant shares, and it was Chinese, and it was the first Chinese blockchain. So everyone's like, ooh, the first Chinese blockchain is going to be the biggest thing ever. And so I put in 5,000, and literally within a couple weeks, that thing went to like $58 a token. I had 1,000 of them. I made like 50. I made $58,000, and I sold, and I shouldn't have sold, because that fucker continued on to $150. But I made $58,000 there. Then with that money, I ended up putting money into BitConnect, which I made a ton of money, dude. I was making so much money. It was great. I felt like a baller. And then I put money into a whole bunch of different projects, and then most of it fell apart. And then I did some trading, which was not any good. And then Bitcoin pops and goes to like 20 grand. And at this point, I don't even remember. I didn't have all 6 of my Bitcoin still. I must have had less, because by the time I remember, it got down to $3,500, and I sold because I needed the money, because I was broke by that point. So I'm talking like over probably a 2.5 to 3 year period. I fucking blew up, and then I fucking came crashing right back down. And then I got washed out by the market because I didn't have any money. I was like, that entered a period of me being dirt ass poor until recently, like last year, like we're finally doing good with the business. But bro, to have all that money in my hands and to see it slip through, that was almost wanting to hurl myself off a fucking tall building, for reals. So I know people who lost like straight up $200,000, $300,000, ton. My boy out in fucking Vegas, he had Lisk. He bought Lisk, and Lisk went up to like $21, and he had like something like $2.5 million at the peak, and then he watched it just like go down, and he never sold because he thought it was going to go back up, and then he finally ended up selling at like 700,000 or 800,000. So he watched over $1 million just disappear in front of his eyes over the period of a couple months because he couldn't bring himself to sell.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hardest part. That's hard, and you don't never know. You don't never know
But
what's gonna happen.
But he won the game of life because with that money, he ended up moving to Vegas. He paid cash for a $350,000 house that's now worth like $700,000. You know, so he ended up doing good, and he's still rolling in it right now. But he made some good decisions because most people didn't make good decisions with their crypto. They got a bunch of crypto and they bought more crypto instead of like buying real world assets. You know,
Right. Well, hey, but that goes to our crypto lesson for the day. Hey, it's all good. We're gonna get into our final topic. Another one bites the dust. Okay, I remember we had we were talking about who would be the next one ousted, and Kristi Noem was not on my list. All right, because I think the last one that left was we had a Marjorie Taylor Greene, Dan Bongino, right there within the same breath. They were kind of right there at the same time. But today, Kristi Noem has been fired. Okay.
Well, was she fired or was she moved to this new position of Latin American shield something bullshit? Like, it's like he wanted to fire her, but he couldn't say. Yeah, it's according to that's alleged. That's allegedly.
Okay. So she's no longer Homeland Security Secretary.
So
no longer.
It's funny because I don't know why he didn't just fire her. He did put her in this new stupid position that never existed before he made it up on the spot. And then the guy he puts in her position is a total shitbag also. Have you seen this fucking guy?
What did it say? Somebody from the Senate?
Yeah, but he's a shitbag.
Somebody from the Senate. What was the cat's name?
Oh, God, I don't remember.
Hold on.
Let me Google it.
Who did Trump hire for Homeland Security? Let's see.
Mark Wayne Mullen.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a terrible name. With when your name's terrible, then you know I'm out. I mean, who named their kid Mark Wayne? I mean, Mark Wayne. All right, now. The one that the thing that jumped out at me initially was the when they were in there grilling her about it if she fucked a subordinate. What's my man's name? Corey Lewandowski. Yeah, and she never said that she didn't bang him. She was just saying this question is stupid. So I'm like, man,
she never said she didn't bang him.
Yeah. She just kept saying that she just called the questions garbage. They said, with all this going on right now, you're going to ask me these type of questions. You know what that means? You were fucking him. I mean, look. Come on now. I mean, ma'am. And her husband was sitting there in the in the room when they were talking to her about it. And he probably knew about it. He probably a cuck. Most of these guys are cucks, man. I just got to be honest with you. They be dating these chicks that be in office. All of them are cucks, allegedly. I believe that wholeheartedly. All right, because the chicks be wearing the pants. You know what I'm saying? And it just seemed like, yeah, I'm gonna go fuck this dude, and you gonna watch. Okay, you know, like it's bad.
See, I think that's no good. That's no good. Like, you get disrespected by a woman, you just need to like put her under the fucking graveyard. You know what I mean? Like, just get rid of that bitch.
Yeah, no, who was asking this? Sydney, Camlog or Dove? Man, what's up with these names, man? That's who was grilling her about that. Now, Kristi Noem went on to say, I'm shocked that we're going down and peddling tabloid garbage in this committee today. Oh, there we go. I would tell you is that he is a special government employee who works for the White House. There are thousands of them in the federal government. Now, she didn't go as far as Bill Clinton said, I did not have relations with that woman. But she did suck my dick, though. I mean, that's what he just said. Yeah.
Like, they just lie right to our faces, man. They just lie right to our faces.
Yeah, so I mean, so we don't know if they banged in the janitor's closet. But it's kind of sounding like they did.
Yes, and so Trump probably got rid of her because he's embarrassed. She said a bunch of dumb, embarrassing shit, and then she spent $200 million on ads with her riding around on horseback.
Yeah, we seen that as well. I was sitting there. Now, I mean, here let's pull up her screenshot of her on this horseback. Let me see something right here. Here we go. Yeah, it's her right here. There we go. And this was at Mount Rushmore National Memorial, South Dakota.
She said under oath that Trump knew about the shit, and he said he didn't know about the shit, and she just spent the money.
Yeah,
he obviously lied because if he wasn't lying and she was lying, he wouldn't have given her that new position as fucking American Shield bitch or whatever the fuck it's called.
Come on, man. Does this look like the face of somebody that would lie, man? Look at this right here.
That's hilarious.
Hey, you think he might have lied before? I mean, come on now. I remember it wasn't that long ago that Kristi Noem looked a whole lot better than what she looks now. She got too much makeup on.
Yes.
Like it's now this right here is hilarious. All right.
I think all female politicians need to look like Lauren Boebert.
Oh, like
she's a little hottie, dude. And her office is literally right up the road from my house.
Like, is it?
In the middle of, dude. So, if you look at a map of Fort Collins, we're one of the few cities that's like 5 miles off the interstate, right? So you got to get off the interstate and drive about 5 miles to get into Fort Collins. That road that you take to get to the interstate, if you just keep going about another 3 miles straight, her office is right there. So she's probably her office is less than 10 miles from my house, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I think I should go ask her out.
Yeah, you should just go out there and say, "Hey, man, I'm just here to bring up a few things I think you could do for us, Coloradians." Okay, is that what they call y'all?
They say rad. They say rad. Coloradans. Coloradans.
Oh, okay, Colorad. Okay, for us Coloradans. All right. Number one, I got something I need you to help me with at the house.
She a little hoe. She gave that guy a hand job in the fucking in the theater, remember?
Oh yeah, she said it was the first time that she met him. I said, "Damn, bud. I mean, are you sure?" I was like, "Okay."
Remember these days, man.
Divorced. You just got divorced. Man got a whole handful of titty. Y'all done got kicked out of the show. Y'all too busy filling each other up. Why don't you just take it to the house?
I'd love to have a first date where I'm all grabbing titty in public, dude. That kind of rapport don't come around very often.
Yeah, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. Hold on. This says right here, Noem and Ladowski have carried on a years-long affair. Hold on. I mean, this is what the Post is telling me. Hold on now. They saying that they have been fucking. Is this the one I want? No, here we go. This two standing side by side. Oh yeah, he looked like he might. Yeah, look at that smile. He looked like he probably hit. Oh man, I said let's get Ladowski on the stage, or Lewandowski. How about Lewin? I mean, tell me what it looked like, Bo. I mean, put it out there. Hey, look, hey, don't bullshit us neither, okay? We got video evidence. Nigga, you think we ain't watching y'all? Well, we got blackmailing everybody, man. We got video footage. Y'all thought y'all were gonna slide out of here. Come on now. I tell you one thing. Let's see. So, administration officials said replacing Kristi was based on the culmination of her many unfortunate leadership failures, including the fallout in Minnesota. Damn, they put that right on her. The ag campaign, the allegations of infidelity, the mismanagement of her staff, and her constant feuding with the heads of other agencies, including CBP and ICE. They said the bitch won't get it done. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And of course they were like, and what we got here? Oh, this must be another one of those for the ads when they put her in all this gear. Like, is she going to go shoot somebody?
And also, there's another thing. There was another thing. Like she was like in business with people or friends with somebody who got a fucking no bid contract for $140 million. And
okay.
so she was doing some corrupt shit. I mean, here's the deal. They all do corrupt shit, but you can't get caught. You can't be so obvious about it. You got to at least try to hide shit with shadow companies and shit, man. Put some effort into this shit, you know?
Yeah, damn, come on, man. We let people get away with shenanigans, but shit, but you got to try. Here we go, Border Patrol. This is her right. I mean, look at this. I mean, she goes into work full makeup. I mean, crazy makeup, too. It's just like, I'm going to work today. It's like, okay, I got you. All right, she riding around. Let's see what else we got. Okay, this must be one that asked her on that horse. Here we go. So she knows how to ride. Everybody saluting her. Lewandowski was saluting her too. Yo, this is her when they had all those when they were at the terrorist confinement center. She's like, yeah, this is where y'all gonna be. They had the niggas back here in their drawers with the shirts off.
That's funny. That's funny.
It's her on the camel. Why is she on the camel?
She's in Bahrain.
Oh my God, this is terrible. This is her. It looks like she's dancing here. Buenos Aires, honestly, Argentina.
She has fit in with the administration pretty nicely. I mean, this is the kind of administration we have. She was perfectly like one of them.
Oh yeah. Okay, she threw a coin in Rome's Trevi Fountain, May 23rd. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Was this part of the duties? Let me go to Rome and throw this coin in there. When you throw the coin in the Trevi Fountain, Corey, does your wish come true? Is that what happens? Do I need to go out there and throw me a coin?
I don't know,
you get
man.
To make a wish.
That's probably based on some weird fucking legend, something, and it doesn't matter. A Jew gonna come along and steal it out the fucking fountain anyway.
Damn Jew gonna come throw your coin in there so the Jew scoop them up out the bottom. Appreciate the money, dumbass. It's like, oh, here we go. Of course, this was the one where she's at Mount Rushmore. This almost kind of looks like AI. It about don't look like her. That might be AI. Kristi Noem, but Corey's telling us that she got another gig. That he gave her another gig. So I don't know if this.
Yeah, she's like the head of the South American Shield something, like the Shield of Latin America.
Okay. She is being reassigned to a new role as the special envoy for the Shield of Americas.
That doesn't exist. He made that shit up on the spot. He literally made that shit up. That does not exist.
Corey, this is what I'm telling you. It's a security initiative focused on the Western Hemisphere. You see? There it is. Special envoy for the Shield. Hell, just call it Shield. Fucking be in the damn Marvel Cinematic Universe. Just call it that. Hey, but she's a special envoy. What does that even mean?
I don't have a goddamn clue.
I know what it does mean. I know she's getting paid. That's what I do know. And I know another thing, okay? I'm tired of hearing from motherfuckers that quit. All right? That's just all there is to it. What is it? Bongino? I'm done hearing from Bongino, okay? Bongino, I don't want to hear nothing else from you. You up there with your fuck you tirade and all this other stuff. You need to pack your bags. Marjorie Taylor Greene, I'm done listening to you. But she had up there a whole list of some shit. Oh, well, they said no new wars, there's new wars. Jobs are leaving, this and that. I said, ma'am, you stuck around and they talking about, no Social Security and they robbing you and all that. Ma'am, you stuck around until you were able to get your pension. You didn't even have enough resolve to quit early and say, fuck that pension. I'm going to pull myself up by my own bootstraps. No, you stuck around long enough to get your pension. So, miss me with the bullshit, okay? About somebody siphoning some money. Bitch, please. Okay? You just like everybody else. So stop pretending that you something different. All right? I just don't want people to pretend that they something else. Okay? Miss me with that nonsense. But people, they always try to do it, man. Oh, well, here's what we need to do. Bongino, Yeah, man. Here's what we need to do. Bongino, you were there. You couldn't do nothing. When you got in there, you saw you couldn't do nothing. And you know what? They made sure you seen all the files, so they knew you couldn't do nothing. That's why they got you there. They didn't get you there for no other reason. They get you there because they thought you were qualified.
See, people liked him because he was really people before he got in the administration. He was like fucking the Epstein files. He was saying all the right shit. He gets in there, they silence him, then he gets out, and now he's like, did they got the fucking blackmail on him? What else is going on here?
He's cooked. He can't say shit. There ain't nothing he can say. Once you're in and they show you the info, if you say something, they're coming to get your ass. They are coming to pick your ass up tomorrow. Hell, probably the minute you say it, they got people running tabs on your shit alive. They say, go on and trip up, dog. We are going to take you down. Why do you think we let you in here? You thought we let you in here because you're going to be all you can be. You can save America. Oh, my God, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to come out and save America. I'm going to make the FBI reputable. Man, please. We got your ass in here so we could show you these papers, and you couldn't say shit because you realize how deep it went. Once we gave you the briefing, you were like, oh, yeah, just to let y'all know, this is classified, too, so you can't tell nobody shit. And now that you're here, let's make your life a living hell. Let's make it where you really don't go home and see your family. You know what I'm saying? We always give you these bullshit assignments. And, you could always quit and, go back to what you were doing before. Yeah, right. You have people in your ass all the time because they're like, hey, what you know? I know you know the info. Well, nah, Epstein hung himself, and there ain't no client list. And that's it. So, I mean, all that all that steam that you had before the steam is gone. Okay? That's just it. That's why they assimilate you in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these people know what they're doing. Okay? I know sometimes it looks random. Now, they overplayed their hand with the disease that should not be named. Okay? They overplayed their hand a little bit with that, with the whole vax thing. Because I think folks have turned their nose up at vaxes. Like it's went opposite.
The junk science
on that
it's pure junk science.
Yeah.
Vaccines are pure junk science. Never works.
Yeah.
Ever.
So that industry, we haven't heard a whole lot from that industry at all. They've kind of just slipped back into the shadows. Until something else comes along that they might be able to jump on. I don't know. They're probably doing a whole lot of work with like HIV drugs. I keep seeing that damn commercial pop up when I'm watching TV. It's like, oh yeah, take this pill.
The gay dudes with PrEP stuff. Like
yeah.
Nobody has AIDS, dude. Nobody got AIDS anymore. AIDS is bullshit. Nobody has it. Nobody has it. Okay, nobody has AIDS. Period. No one ever had AIDS. They got killed by fucking chemotherapy drugs. Fucking dude. Anthony Fauci needs a head on a stick, man, for real. Anthony Fauci's head needs to be on a pike. That cocksucker, motherfucker.
Hey, Fauci, but he had a long, upstanding career. You know what I'm saying? What he had over 5 decades, 4 or 5 decades.
Say, bro, he's in the top 5 of who I'd shiv in a dark alley, like without even a question. Bro, I ever come down with cancer or some shit, somebody better look out because I ain't going out alone.
Would you do him like that? Hold on, let me find that damn. I think this is a clip from Blood In, Blood Out. You remember that movie? That's an old movie. I think that's where this is from. Let me pull this up. This is what Corey said he would allegedly do. Okay, this is not something we'll actually do in real life, but alleged. This is it right here. I mean, all of them was stabbing him, but I mean, it's 10 dudes right there stabbing him. It's just like, so they got real. I was like, damn, I want to make sure my man dead, don't you? But I think that's from the movie Blood In, Blood Out, because in that movie, everybody got shivved. Just you go along, a little bit of plot what happened, shivved. 15 minutes later, shivved. You're like, damn, bro. Y'all just shivving folk. I mean, I said, this shit is crazy. I hope this ain't what jail really looks like. Folks just getting shivved all day. It may be. In the maximum security. Yeah, so Kristi Noem, she got fired, but she landed back on her feet, okay? So
Or on her
it's
knees.
good for her. On her knees.
That's where she should be.
Lewandowski. Hey, look, just lay off some of that Lewandowski cock penis. I mean, just back off it a little bit. It's a little much right now, you know what I'm saying? Look, when you go and you do subordinates, it's all good until you piss somebody off, and then they're going to use that against you. That's just all there is to it. All right? Every company has the policy in place where you're not supposed to sleep with subordinates. And companies overlook it as long as it doesn't get out of hand. But once you piss them off or it starts bleeding over into the actual office, then they fire you. That's just it. Okay. Maybe she's still in a lucrative position. Maybe she'd be like that woman who got fired from God, was it Princeton? Was one of the colleges. Anyway, she says she's not a teacher no more. She's gonna put her in a different position and pay her more money. You know what I'm saying? I was like, holy shit! How you get fired from one position, move you in a different position, and pay you more money? I'm trying to figure that thing out.
You fucking somebody.
Yeah. There ain't no doubt about it. So we appreciate everybody for being with us for this episode of Beyond the Cube. Make sure you're checking out everything Corey does, okay? BloodyHistory.substack.com. My God, man, why have you not subscribed? Okay? If you want your World War II history, he's that nigga, okay? That's what he is. I mean, just letting you know. He's your guy, all right? He's giving you a daily dose of that. I also got that JFK book, Warner from History. Lee Harvey Oswald in black and white. There it is. Look at that, Volume 1. Volume 2 this year. 3 books this year. Get
This
Volume
is the
1
first.
while you still can.
Yeah,
Get Volume 1 while you still can.
It ain't out. This ain't out yet, man. This is look at this shit. I got pictures in this one. Where's my camera at? Look at these pictures.
Oh, that's different than your other one.
This is brand new, motherfucker. How dare you not know my work inside and out? Motherfucker, this is Volume 1.
That says Volume. The other one won't name Volume 1.
No, motherfucker. You ain't my friend. You don't care about me.
Why would you not name it Volume 2?
Because this is Volume 1. Because the book is a second edition split into 2 volumes because it's so fucking big.
Oh, okay. That's my B.
But I'm not. But these books, they ain't gonna get this because, like, look at this shit. Amazon is a bunch of. Look at that. Look at the quality control on that bullshit. Look at that fucking bullshit.
Yeah. What's the deal there?
All three books came like that. All 3.
Huh.
Motherfuckers. So I'm doing the soft cover with Amazon, the ebook with Amazon, but I'm gonna end up doing the hardcovers through either Barnes and Noble or Ingram Spark, one of those 2 companies. So.
Oh, okay.
I got a limited edition of 3. Limited edition of 3 hardcovers.
So not to be confused, like I just got confused. The Volume 1 would be the new book because it's split up.
Yes.
So that shit I'm offended. You got going on.
You've been talking about you've been promoting my shit for a year and you don't even know what it is. I'm hurt. And I'm hurt, man. You're supposed to know my work.
Dude, I did until I figured out that she was doing Volume 1 when you've already did Volume 1. I think what it was is that you didn't realize you were going to do some other books.
Well, that one's both 1 and 2 will be out by April 6th. So I'll have 2 books out by April 6th. And then my 3rd book of the year, which I call, will be out in October. So fuck you, my man. I told you didn't believe me. You didn't have no faith in me to get it done. I have 3 books. Maybe I'll even speed it up and do 4.
You said you were struggling. You said you were struggling.
That's
what you told me.
That's why I swapped the books around. I did them in a different order.
You see, I'm getting bad info. I'm getting bad intel around here. Dan the Eater, or Dan Theater. Yeah, what you showed was a hardcover, wasn't it?
That was the hardcover, but Amazon done fucked it up. And so I'm sorry, but no one's going to be able to get a hardcover for probably, I don't know. The odds of me getting it done at the same time as the Amazon release is going to be slim. I'll probably do it after. So it probably won't be till like end of April, maybe end of April. I don't know. I'll get it figured out.
That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. If we're talking about end of April, that's hell, that's right around the corner. So, guys, be on the lookout for that. And you said that would be coming through Barnes and Noble, if I'm correct.
I'm probably either that or Ingram Spark. I got to figure out how Ingram Spark works. This is the cover. Also, this is like a super duper. See how this got a picture of this guy right here, right there.
Mm-hmm.
That guy. Well, I had my boy redo the cover, and now he's no longer on here. We got a picture of Lawrence Howard here, and over here we got Lauren Hall. So this is a limited edition of 3 with the error cover. And fucking look at that. Look at that nonsense. It's all bent. All 3 of them are bent like that.
Huh.
Like, fuck off,
Maybe
Amazon.
Lay it face down and put some weight on it. Guys, so books are on the way. Hey, look, we appreciate Corey for putting that work in. Make sure you follow me, xq420.com. I think there's a fight this weekend, so
we got a fight on Saturday.
That. Yeah, BMF belt, the baddest motherfucker belt. Max
I don't know if we've been doing it with
Oliveira
Wheezy or not, because Wheezy been a little bitch lately. So.
Oh, is that right?
So we'll see. Maybe it'll be with Wheezy. Maybe it'll be on Steve's channel, but it'll get done.
Okay. All right, we'll see. And I'll be moving in 3 weeks, so.
You're moving?
See. Yeah, I'm gonna have me a desk, and a gaming chair.
Why are you moving? You getting a house?
No, we're just moving to another apartment. A 2-bedroom.
So you can have an office?
Across the street. Well, I did it for my girlfriend for more space. We've been here for 11 years, 650 square feet. So we're moving to 1,160 square feet.
Nice. Moving on up.
So it gives her a walk-in closet and all that good stuff. So she deserves that stuff. She's been by me the whole time. So I was like, well, now's a good. She's not getting any younger. She's older than me, so I'm just like, let me go and do this now, because I mean, you just don't never know what could happen. So I was, let me go and do this now. It makes sense. So yeah, that's what we're doing. But the good thing is, it's right across the street. So like, we're literally like here, and I drive a truck right across the street and just dump the stuff off. So that's great. So I'm gonna have a little bit different setup. She talked about doing a banner and stuff for me. I mean, let's gonna be fire. Okay, it's gonna be fun. All right. Might do a walkthrough with y'all. Okay, so we'll get y'all relevant over. Check us out Saturday. All right, for UFC 300 and whatever the fuck it is. But check us out at Day 0 Sundays, 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.